You guys should see all the comments on my CR920XP YouTube videos telling me to try the DPM Systems Glock 43X recoil spring system. There's a lot. YouTube's being difficult to me these days, so I'm not going to show you much of that.
No.
Take my word for it, it's in there. If you're wondering what I installed, it was basically exactly the way it came out of the package, okay? There's other spring weights in here. If I need them, I'll get to them. But you guys all tell me that this is gonna make my CR920XP run flawlessly. I got a couple different brands of 124 grain ammo, and let's see what happens. I'm starting off with Scorpio, and I'll shoot through 50 rounds of that, and then we'll go from there. Also, Holosun EPS Carry on here now. I'm gonna play around with that. It's not sighted in yet, so I'm gonna have to do that as well. This doesn't quite feel like a CR920XP anymore. It feels smoother yet, which I like. Oh, that steel from double tap is so fun. First two mags are good. Let's keep going. Well, hot diggity dog. That was fun. 17 more rounds of Scorpio, and we'll get another ammo. All right, you guys could have been correct on that recoil spring, on that recoil spring swap. Okay, I am at 12 yards, and I gotta get this on, because this is my carry gun. I gotta make sure the spring runs well, but I also want to get this dot fine-tuned, because I got the dot on here now. So I'm gonna try to take my time and do this offhand. If I have to, I'll grab my tripod and sort of like give myself a brace, but at this point, I'm just gonna do it offhand for the sake of time. By the way, this is Max Tech ammo, I believe, running absolutely fine. So fine, I forgot to tell you what it was. Sometimes with dots, you could really hold the gun crooked and get the dot where it's technically hitting, but if you just actually aligned the sights on the gun, you could tell you're way off, which is what I think I was doing there. Everybody watching my targets going, man, this dude needs to work on his longer range shooting. And you'd be totally right. Okay, well, we're sighted in good enough. I'm gonna go back to just shooting the gun. But so far, I got one more mag to do of this Max Tech, but so far it's running great. So I'm not stressing that too much. Okay, 17 more rounds of Max Tech. This is running really awesome. I'm excited by this. So I got it sighted for about 12 yards, decently well offhand. Gonna keep shooting through the rest of the ammo I have today. All right, Federal American Eagle, I got 124 grain. I've been told these DPM springs make it so that you can shoot pretty much anything through here. I have some random things we'll try, but kind of just sticking with 124s to get through about 150 rounds for break-in purposes. Last 17 rounds of American Eagle. Once this runs well, because I'm pretty sure it's going to, I'm gonna switch to some 115 stuff and let's see where that goes, all right? All right, let's switch to something not 124 grain. I have two mags of 100. I told you I was not going to shoot 154, but I lied. I have two bags of 124 grain from P1, and this is competition ammo. That's the first ammo I tried with this gun, and it didn't run well together. I'm curious if the spring change plus the, you know, at this point close to 1,000 rounds of break-in will change that. If it doesn't run this, I'll be totally honest, I'm not sad about it. I just have a lot of this ammo, but because it's a lower power, I'm not positive if it's going to like this even with the upgrade. And let's just shoot and see, I guess. You guys were right. This spring is a huge improvement on this gun, both from a shooting perspective and from a reliability perspective. So thank you to the 15 or so people that commented that I needed to get it. You guys were right. 17 more rounds of that 124 grain comp ammo. That's the word I'm looking for. Okay, I'm gonna do 2 more mags of various things I have in my box, and from there, final thoughts. Blazer brass, 124 grain. I hate Blazer. I just don't like it. Always seems like the bullets are squished into the cases, which people tell me is a shipping issue. I would say it's a packaging design issue. 115 grain, precision 1, just normal, not competition ammo. I don't have much 115. I looked through all my stuff and I thought I had more with me, but I don't. So I have a few rounds of this, 17 or 18 is in here. And after I get through this, I'll give you my final thoughts on this upgraded system.
Bruh.
Okay, DPM Systems Recoil Spring 43X48 upgrade for the CR920XP.
It was awesome.
You guys are totally right. Thank you for telling me and nudging me to go buy that. My CR920XP has never ran so flawlessly, and I'm very pleased with that performance. Also, Holosun EPS Carry, great optic. Thank you to Holosun for sending me that to evaluate. I threw it on this just to get that closed emitter life going, which I think is gonna be good. I saw no difference when shooting, which of course is kind of the point when switching red dots, I hope. Reasonably accurate out to 12 yards. Not today, but in time, I'm gonna keep working on 25 yards. I have some short form content about that. In an ideal world, I'd like to be able to consistently hit a 6-inch target at 25 yards. Hands down, CR920XP, running great. Now that I have this upgraded, it was already running 95% at least prior to this upgrade, but I've had no issues through 250-ish rounds today. I'm well over 1,000 rounds at this point in this gun, and I do carry it anytime that I leave the house. Great carry gun, especially in Tennessee where it's a little bit warmer and you need a smaller package, but you still want a lot of capacity. Guys, drop a comment with your thoughts below. Thank you for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel.